We've all seen the clips from yesterday's hearing and keep hearing about the ban. So what's next? What do we do? First, this thing has a long way to go. The Restrict Act, sponsored by philanthropists and man worth over $200 million, Mark Warner, introduced to shockingly bipartisan support earlier this month, still has to pass the Senate, the House, the President, then it would become law. And as I keep reminding people, this was fueled by lobbyists, paid for by everyone's toxic, gaslighting ex-boyfriend, Mark Zuckerberg, who just won't let us go. The guy who keeps saying that we are the problem, and this new place we found that makes us happy is really bad for us and can't do what he does. Like a guy in a midlife crisis who gets plastic surgery or buys a sports car, he created the metaverse, but it was too little too late and we'd already moved on. The guy who defended how he took our data to organize us against each other or help shape elections and now says TikTok will be the one that will divide us, and that the ban instead of regulations is the only way. The guy who made us feel isolated with division between friends and family about anything and everything while telling us that he's the answer, and that in the metaverse he'll control everything and we won't even need to leave the house anymore to be with our friends. He says he has the only solution to all of our problems. And when that wasn't working, he called his big brother the government to try and stop the new way that we communicate with the outside world. The same guy who anytime we mention anything close to our devices makes sure we see nothing but ads about it for days, then says he wasn't stalking us and never listened to our private conversations. Now he's telling us that our new relationship with TikTok is doomed and we need to come back. And that TikTok is only being nice to us because it's new. And that he did nothing wrong. But anything that he did do wrong is just because he cared so much and didn't know how else to show it. So here's something easy we can all do. Take this message that I'm about to say, repost it, duet, or stitch on TikTok. Download it and post it to other platforms. But make sure to tag your local senators and congressmen and let them know how you feel. Here goes. Hey, Mark. It's all of us again. Listen, I know you've been going through a lot, and it seems like you've been acting out even more than normal. I get it. It turns out the metaverse sucks, and people aren't turning to it like you wanted. And it isn't as fulfilling as the thing that we once had. But we need you to move on and find something healthy, because what you're doing ain't it. We found a new thing, something that for the first time in a long time makes us feel good and connected and does things inside of us that you never could. It's not like you didn't try, but knowing ourselves like we do now, we realize that we're not the same people we once were. You can take all the photos and memories off the wall. We've already downloaded them. We've moved on, and you need to do the same. If you care about us as much as you say you do, then let us go. You made a lot of money off of us, and hopefully you can stop using it for world domination and becoming a supervillain. We've moved on, Mark, and so should you.